Mounjaro weight loss, how to stay healthy throughout the holiday season. I'm Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. I've lost 71 pounds through my Mounjaro weight loss journey. I am on Mounjaro 15 milligrams, down 71 pounds on my 100-pound weight loss journey. My co-host, Mr. Freddie, he decided to go froggy style. He loves Mr. Foggy. And we're going to talk about how to stay sane on today's episode. How to stay healthy during the holidays and how to stay healthy during the Christmas season, whatever belief you have. I'm going to dive in. 13 tips. Number one, think with the end in mind. This sounds woo-woo, but I promise you it's true. What do you want to feel like at the end of the holiday season? Whenever that ends for you, I know there's different beliefs and different things like that. So whenever that date is for you, for me on December 26th or the nighttime of December 25th, how do I want to feel in regards to my health, in regards to my Mounjaro weight loss journey? And if you're on a Tirzepatide weight loss journey, Zepbound weight loss, if you've started that, or I don't think most people started that yet, but or semaglutide weight loss or WEGOVY weight loss, what do you want to feel like? And then we're going to reverse engineer, right? Like, let's think with the end in mind. Was that Stephen Covey? Think with the end in mind. My source, to quote down in the comment section down below if I'm citing that source wrong, but thinking with the end in mind of what do we want to feel like? What does that look like for us? What does our weight loss look like for us? Are we going to push on the gas pedal as much as we had been? And we don't know, right? With our appetite suppression and things like that, for me, it certainly ebbs and flows. I've recently pushed past a massive weight loss stall the past 2 months. If you click that subscribe button here at Countess of Shopping, make sure you do. And you'll have seen that I only lost 2 or 3 pounds over 2 months. Very frustrating. And so I'm finally going back on down this like downward trend of my weight loss journey, but I couldn't control some of those things and some of those things I can control. So I want you to feel like and visualize and think. And for me, that's so helpful, that feeling component. I want to feel peace. I want to feel excitement. I want to feel joy that my body's strong. My body is capable. Being 100 pounds overweight, there clearly has been an unhealthy relationship with my body. And so reframing that mindset and learning these new healthy lifestyle changes has been important and imperative. I'm on Mounjaro weight loss journey. And I want to encourage you with that too. And that's tip number 2 of what tools do you have in your tool belt of how to stay healthy this holiday season with your Mounjaro weight loss and Tirzepatide results. What tools do you have control over? There's some things we don't have control over, which we're going to talk about. So you're going to want to stay till the end about those. But what do we have control over? We do have control over our meal prep, our meals, the planning of those meals. What do those meals look like? Moving our body. Is it walking our fabulous dog? I love to walk foster dogs and our rescue dog. I love to go swimming. I've been using body movement to literally just clean my house and counting that because I use my Oura Ring, which I will link down below. I believe they're having a sale right now on it too. And that's been helpful for me. My other tool is my free encouragement group. There's a Mounjaro weight loss encouragement group. Thousands, we're 5,000 plus strong in our my Mounjaro weight loss encouragement group. All are welcome at that table. So if you're taking figuratively and literally WEGOVY weight loss, semaglutide weight loss, Tirzepatide weight loss, Zepbound weight loss, Mounjaro weight loss, Ozempic weight loss, but you have to answer all the questions because there's a lot of spammers. I just declined 50 spammers. I keep that group right and tight. It's only quality content, and we talk about a lot of encouraging stuff and also hard stuff too. So if you do click to apply on it, totally for free, but you want to make sure you answer all those questions. That is a big tool. One of our group members, she comments every single day. She's checking it. A lot of y'all do. By the way, I used I've talked about this before, the new Revlon as stocking stuffer ideas. I'll link those down below for holiday ideas and the most popular Christmas gifts and holiday gifts for women. I'll link those down below in my article post. It makes little balls of like lipstick. It's the weirdest thing. There's a Chanel one that is comparable to this. This one actually like even better than the Chanel one, but it does make those little, so when I'm talking, I'm like, excuse me, well, get that off my mouth. The encouragement group, for me, meditation and prayer, extra baths, extra stress relief, extra quiet time, like literally just sensory overload. I noted that about myself and the sound. My kid's belting out Christmas carols, which is amazing. He's practicing for his holiday play that he's got coming up for school, and there's more sounds and smells and people and crowds at the stores and just more. And so how do I combat that? And focusing on what I can control, things I can control and things I can't control, and the wisdom to know the difference in that. Of what I can control, I'm going to focus in on that and be grateful in that, and be in a resting place of gratitude with that. Tip number 3, avoiding triggers. So for the holidays, of how to stay strong and how to stay healthy during the holiday season, and how you stay healthy during the Christmas season, whatever your belief system is. For me, avoiding triggers like not having stocking stuffers that are food. I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. I did not get any food stocking stuffers this year intentionally, because usually I eat them. I told you I'm working on healing my unhealthy relationship with food. And previous years I've eaten them, and I wasn't going to do that this year. So we didn't buy food items. I bought some food items for my niece and nephew that are like, they're not watching my videos, but like gummy candies. I'm not going to eat that. That's disgusting to me. They're like hamburger gummies. You know what I mean? Like they're sushi gummies. They're little gummies that are in cute little shapes. I got them at Cracker Barrel. Anyways, I bought some chocolates. They were Ferrero Rochers. They were freaking good. And I was going to give those to my niece and nephew. Guess what I ate last night? I had a couple of those Ferrero Rochers. Now, I've learned enough through this 11 full months of being on Mounjaro. Now I'm up to 15 milligrams of Mounjaro on my 71-pound weight loss journey, racing towards 100 pounds and enjoying every moment of it. Not every moment, but most moments. I've learned I do not house guilt, shame, or condemnation with that anymore. So I am releasing that I ate off plan. And why did I do that? And I like to look, why did I do that? How can I improve on that in the future? Well, I didn't eat enough lean protein yesterday. Totally was the genesis of all my problems, was not having enough lean protein. It's not because I'm defective. It's not because my body's defective. In fact, my body is strong, it is powerful, and it is healthy. But instead, by not having that lean protein, it set me up not to do the best that I could with my eating choices at nighttime, because I got hungry even though I wasn't crazy hungry. I just wanted to nibble. And I probably wouldn't have wanted to nibble if I had satiated myself around 7 p.m. at night with my lean protein. And I didn't. So learning lesson, great learning lesson. Things I can control, things I cannot control. Avoiding triggers, bringing things to parties. Can you bring with you, if you're going to a party and you don't have control over the food there, but can you bring a crudité, like a Christmas crudité? Or if you're Jewish, can you bring over a beautiful crudité if you're having a family get together? Or if you're Muslim, or other types of things, like I want to be very inclusive, of course, with everybody. Whatever your system and belief system is, what can you do for family gatherings, friends gatherings, get-togethers, work get-togethers? Those people might not be your friend, but you still have to go because of work commitments. What can you bring with you that will be helpful for you and not a trigger? And avoiding those things that are triggers, right? For me, I am obsessed with sparkling water. I am obsessed with glass bottle Pellegrinos. Whew, I wish I had stock in Pellegrino. Pellegrino, call me. I'm obsessed with them. We buy cases. And I love, you guys know, I always have with me my 40-ounce Stanley tumbler or my other faux Stanleys. I'm obsessed with them. I've linked my favorite Stanleys down in the description link below, as is my articles. By the way, if you haven't visited countessofshopping.com, my blogs, all about, there's at least 50 articles there, and by the end of the month there'll be 100 articles about Mounjaro weight loss. Not medical advice, and I should have said that at the beginning. This is not medical advice. I am not a medical professional, nor do I pretend to play one on the internet. Simply my experience, strength, and hope to help encourage you, which is why you want to click that subscribe button. Daily encouragement here at the Countess of Shopping community. So avoiding those triggers. What are you going to bring to parties? What are you going to bring to get-togethers? What are you going to avoid? Who are you going to avoid? Who are you going to avoid? Are there people, some of your family you may not like, and that's okay. Daniel Tiger told us we could feel two things at the same time, and that's okay. I can still love my family member, but not have to like everything that they do. I don't like that one of my family members every single Christmas Eve comments on my body. Every single time. And if it's not my body, it's another family member's body. Drives me nuts. I've made comments. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. That is not what we do in 2023, 2024. We do not talk about other people's bodies. Or weight, or any of that at the Christmas dinner table, or anywhere else in general, even not on Christmas. We just don't do that. So stop. And it still doesn't help. So now I just walk away. And I know that it's coming and it's not unexpected. It used to feel like a slap in the face. And I feel like this Christmas season, I know there's certain people in my life, I'm going to protect the anonymity, people in my life who are going to make comments now that I have lost 71 pounds that are going to be they're going to try to make them a compliment that are actually going to be insults. And I got to give that to God. I got to release that. I got to just let that go. I know it's coming. So at least it's not a surprise. It used to feel like a slap in the face surprise, like it'd be so jarring. It's not jarring anymore now. I know. So that was number three of how to stay healthy during the holiday season is with your Mounjaro weight loss and Tirzepatide weight loss is avoiding triggers. Number 4, what is your extra stress release? Right? Like how a tea kettle, when a tea kettle gets woo, it makes that whistling sound. You may have more woo because your tea kettle boiling water point make it more because there's more sites, more commitments, more to do, less rest time. So I want to encourage you now, what are your extra stress reliefs? Is it going to be to talking more in my free Mounjaro weight loss encouragement group? If you're talking once a day in that group, talk twice a day. Check in the morning, check in the evening. Check in at supper time. Check in the free encouragement group. It's free. And there's thousands of people there that are doing the same damn thing with you. And there's a lot of really amazing, cool people in that group. Maybe it's extra sleep, maybe having quiet time. My husband, for his own account, has had to get sound canceling earbuds because the sound really bothers him in our household at times. I talk for a living. You may see me on Amazon or Pinterest or QVC or iRobot. I'm their exclusive live streaming person. Like I talk a lot. And my kid talks a lot too. The Duke talks a lot. And so he's had to do that for his own self-preservation. Mad respect on that. So what do you need to do for your extra stress release? Is it getting sound canceling earbuds? Is it having more bath time? Is it taking more walks? Is it having more sleep? Is it having more water? Is it making sure you're not being dehydrated and carrying around your water? Is it upping your element electrolytes because you are moving more and you're sweating more, or you haven't been taking them and that the magnesium, potassium, and sodium may help your body? Or maybe if you don't want a full stick, have a half a stick. Or change the water. You can do that. You can totally do that. I give you full permission. Tip number 5 is how to stay healthy during this holiday season and Christmas season is protein focus. Are you focusing in on your protein? Love, grace, kindness, and compassion. If you are like me and did not focus in on protein yesterday, it nipped me in my bud. What am I doing today? I'm roasting a turkey breast. I went to Aldi. They were having a massive sale on turkey breast. Got a turkey breast. Gonna eat off that the next 3 days, focusing in on lean protein. After that, I'm gonna focus in on seafood because I try not to I can't have high fat protein like I used to. Like I used to do keto. It blowed because of my Mounjaro side effects. Woo! I get gastrointestinal issues if I eat a ribeye. It's too much fat for me. Don't get it twisted. I still have high fats. I still get that in, but I can't have like a full ribeye like I used to. So having seafood is my focus. Chicken, which I used to detest and now I actually really like it. Turkey. That for me has been really, really helpful, and having it ready. If you haven't seen my What I Eat in a Day videos, I talk about meal prep in there and show my meal prep. Watch those videos, binge watch the videos while you're doing laundry or while you're taking your bath or while you're doing your chores or loading and unloading the dishwasher to get that extra, because you may need extra positivity during this holiday season. It's hard. Triggers are hard with that too. This isn't one of the things, but I feel called to say it right now. Many of you guys know, many of you don't know. My daughter passed, and she passed. Her anniversary of her passing was a couple weeks ago, and it's tough. And I think it's tough. And last night we have a tradition in my family. We set up a beautiful pink Christmas tree in our foyer. My husband decorates it every year. Some ornaments on it with my kid. My 8-year-old does it too. He always puts the star on the top, and I'm always afraid he's gonna like fly off the banister. But puts ornaments and lights and like garland, and it's all pink. And the tree thing at the bottom is like a little faux fur pink thing. It reminds me of her. And there's an ornament that a neighbor gave me when she died with her anniversary of her death, and like her name. And hanging that up, and my husband put it up last night. I'd wanted him to put it up November 1st. And we've been so busy. There's a lot going on in like my personal life right now. A lot. And we've been so busy, he hadn't been able to put it up. And I was sad about it. I missed it because I like sitting next to that tree. That to me is very peaceful to sit next to it and like pray and be quiet. And it makes me not sad. And grief is weird because I don't like surprises and it comes at surprising times. And that for me is very much of a source of comfort. And so I don't know why I went down this rabbit hole. There was a point to why I wanted to talk about this. And now I'm totally forgetting why. I got sidetracked. Like, these waves of grief come of where it's like, I got to get it out. Because if I don't, I'll usually eat over it. Or I'll hold it in and then it explodes in the wrong direction. And so I don't want to do that. I want to like let it out. So thank you for giving me permission to just let the grief go so I can keep going. Let's keep going. Tip number 6 of how to stay healthy during the holiday season. This, like feeling feelings and not stuffing them, figuratively and literally with food, for me, as having an unhealthy relationship with food and healing that, that is really important to feel those feelings. Okay, number 6 was supposed to be travel. I don't know how to like even tie that in. I'm like trying to how do I tie that back in? There's really not. Travel is what is out of control. What can I control with travel? If you're going to other people's houses, you can't control a lot of that. What's in their pantry, what they're doing, there's a lot of things that are within your control, out of your control. But if you're traveling, can you pack a travel bag of snacks, healthy snacks for you, healthy drinks? For me, I always pack, if I'm in the car, I pack a case of glass Pellegrino bottles with me, just because with my Stanley, I don't know where I can get I like filtered water. I don't know where I can get filtered water if we're on the road, but what can you pack in your car or your suitcase or your travel bag or your pocketbook that you can't control? And traveling makes it difficult, but I feel like if you think about it now, you can be well prepared. If you talk about it in the free Mounjaro weight loss encouragement group of tips, people have so many tips in that group that I never would have thought of. And I feel like I'm pretty solution oriented. It's really, really helpful. Tip number 7 of how to stay healthy during this holiday season is, do you have an escape plan if you are going to somebody else's house? What's your escape plan to leave? And if you're going with your partner, talk to them about what that escape plan is also. What is this? We always have, my husband and I, before we go, the count's amazing. My hot husband, we always have a set time that we're going to leave. Hey, we're going to stay for about 2 hours. For me, that's usually we're going to stay for 2 hours. I'm not one of those people. I know there's some families that will go sit and watch TV together and be together the whole day. And just, if I'm going to watch TV, it's going to be at my house. I'd rather engage in engaging conversation. So about 2 hours, and then we'll be okay, we're wrapping up. So we have those bookends before we go. We've already had those conversations. And we tell my kid too. My 8-year-old also knows, he's also part of those conversations as well. How long do we want to stay? Do we want to stay for 2.5 hours? What's the escape plan? If someone says something about my weight, there's certain cues that my husband and my partner's awesome, that knows and sometimes he's there when these things, people do. Unfortunately, in my family, they do talk about weight. I don't know if I should put this in the video or not, but I feel like me sharing that is going to help somebody else, so I'm going to leave it in. I'm not going to disclose who, because I feel like that's not nice. But I'm hoping me sharing this will help somebody else, that there's a lot of conversation at the holidays about weight, because there's multiple people engaging in those conversations. And it's hard for me as an obese person that was 100 pounds overweight last Christmas, to this Christmas now having lost 71 pounds on my 100-pound weight loss journey. And by the time Christmas comes, I'll have lost probably more than 75 pounds, hopefully, God willing. Well, maybe not, but hopefully. It's my intention. The conversation is weird. And so anyways, that's why I have to have an escape plan. So my husband and I have a code word. If there is, I'll say it, he'll come over, or I'll certain hand gestures. We have a plan. So maybe you need to talk about that with your partner or your sister or your bestie or whomever. If it's at work, you have somebody that maybe you don't want to divulge about weight stuff, but having a set time to leave a work function. If you have to be there, certain things for work, I have to be there for, or for my husband for his stuff, he has to be there. So having an escape plan. What time you're going to leave, how you're going to exit, how you're going to do it. If it gets too rough, you do also have permission to leave after an hour. Maybe having that code word, hey, it's been 60 minutes, we're going to need to leave early. But instead of saying we're going to need to leave early, you say, hey, babe, can you get me some more water? You know what I mean? There's some sort of cue that you can give to it. It's okay to do that. It's okay to stay healthy during it, particularly if you're around people that you have to be around that can be toxic to you. Number 8. of how to stay healthy during the holiday season, and how to stay healthy during the Christmas season, is doing non-party, I don't know what I wrote down here. I said it looks like non-party drugs, but that's not right. It's non-party focus, non-party days. Oh, on not doing party days, focusing really on clean nutrition. So if you are going to these holiday parties, holiday get-togethers, holiday dinners, or whatever, focusing in on nutrient-dense foods and proteins. Super, super helpful. If you've not joined my 5-pound challenge, make sure you do. It's down in the description link below. I did that 5-pound challenge not because of the 5-pound weight loss, but it was because of clean eating. That is what led me to lose the 5 pounds, was focusing in on not having like bite here, a bite here, or let me have a lick. Like, I'm not going to eat a whole bowl of ice cream because I'm way too full on the Mounjaro weight loss, Tirzepatide weight loss. And with my Tirzepatide results, I can't have a full bowl of ice cream because my stomach just gets too full. But I'll have a lick here, a lick there. That does add up. That can cause me to have a weight loss stall. And so eating more squeaky clean, of like eliminating those licks, those bites, those extra little and then somes, and eating my lean protein, eating all of my vegetables, not leaving my vegetables on my plate because it will make me hungry later, making sure I'm eating what I had planned out to eat, certain things like that of, am I focusing on nutrient dense food? I can control that. Tip number 9. Try new healthy recipes on Pinterest. I'm over on Countess of Shopping Pinterest. I have hundreds of thousands. It's over 500,000 monthly views over on Pinterest for Countess of Shopping. I got a ton of stuff going on over on Pinterest over there. I will link my page for Pinterest down below, but you don't have to go to mine, but there's a lot of new recipes. One of our awesome viewers was talking to me about pizza protein bowls, the cottage cheese pizza bowls. Lynette and also Gay, one of our other amazing viewers, were both talking about these and asked, like, how do you like it? Have you done it? And I haven't done it yet. So thank you. I love the idea because I've been doing some other cottage cheese things, and I've been looking up a bunch of recipes on Pinterest to help motivate me with more protein focused ideas, because my bandwidth is only but so big, and Pinterest is a great resource to get those recipes. So try some new healthy recipes too. Tip number 10 of how to stay healthy during this holiday season and during Christmas is changing, if you have to change your dose, which many of you may. Your Mounjaro dose may go from 2.5 milligrams to Mounjaro 5 milligrams, or Mounjaro, like I did, 12.5 milligrams to Mounjaro 15 milligrams. Changing your dose, focusing on your previous tools for side effects to be prepared, right? Like we know that there are, you can have different Mounjaro side effects. Just because you didn't have one doesn't mean you won't have others. I have an article on and I'll link it down below on my Mounjaro on countessofshopping.com, talking about the 17 different Tirzepatide side effects and the solutions for those Mounjaro side effects, right? Be prepared. You may have those. And so what previous tools do you have for side effects, and what new tools do you need to have? There is a delay in shipment. So for example, my favorite constipation tools that I have, if you're having nausea, taking a chunk of, this is real ginger, taking a chunk of ginger and making ginger water in the morning or the night before, and then having filtered clean water with that to help with nausea. Like, just having tools because shipping is delayed. I did switch, by the way, my magnesiums. I switched to a new one. It has all 7 magnesiums down below. I believe I have a discount code in the description, but allowing extra shipping time because it's the holidays, you may not get like next day shipping. It may take a little bit longer to help support you in that dose change. So prepare now. If you know next week you're changing your dose, order the stuff now, maybe for potential constipation or potential nausea or stuff like that. Buying, when you're at the grocery store, an extra thing of ginger to have. Tip number 11, how to stay healthy during the holiday season, is sleep, energy out. My full-time job is we own a media company, and so a lot of that media is through energy out. It's an energy exchange. And so after my shows, for example, on Black Friday, I was up at 3 a.m. I was on air for iRobot. Thank you, iRobot. I'm their exclusive live streaming host. I was on Countess of Shopping live streaming. I was on all these different things. That's a lot of energy out. You know what I did? I got in my bed and I napped, and I allowed myself to have extra sleep because of that energy exchange. Allow yourself permission, the gift to have some extra rest. Take a nap, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe even just 10 minutes. With little kids, I know that also can be extra hard right now too, because their nap times may be changing because of parties or sugar or whatever, and allowing that extra grace. But because there's this extra energy exchange going on during the holiday season, allowing that extra rest time. And it doesn't have to be sleep, but resting. Number 12, have your water with you. Have your water with you. I am obsessed with my 40-ounce tumblers. I'll link them down in the description link below. I have Stanley ones, and I have ones that are on the deals of the day page, and everything in between. Make sure you have your water with you to help flush your body. Number 13, focus not on the food during the holiday season. How to stay healthy during the holiday season? Don't focus on the food. Focusing on the music. I love holiday music. Christmas music makes me so happy. We jammed out today to Snoopy's Christmas bells, those Christmas bells on the way to my kids' school today. The Duke loved my singing because I'm so on key. Focusing on food or family or fun or sights or smells, or I'm doing a simmer pot later tonight. You know, one of the things I'm going to stay not eating at nighttime or eating those extra things is I bought in my meal prep to make a simmer pot. Got the recipe on Pinterest. You can go to Countess of Shopping Pinterest. I don't know if I'll have that recipe just by the time this actually airs, but I will be getting my simmer pot recipe up. It makes your house smell delicious, but it's a fun thing I can do that's around food but not food. But I can still have the side benefit of beautiful smell, and it looks aesthetically pretty, and having a simmer pot. It doesn't have to be expensive either. So, and lighting candles. I will light more candles during the Christmas season too. And traditions and things like that. Like my daughter's pink Christmas tree. Every year I look forward to that, and that helps me give pause that she's not here with us. And it helps me to stay grounded too by looking at the twinkling lights. So not focusing in on food. And that this is a journey, right? Like I know more than likely I'm going to be on a GLP-1 the rest of my life. My doctor phrased that to me when I first got Mounjaro prescribed to me, Mounjaro 2.5 milligrams. And so knowing that this is a journey and not a sprint, I don't need to do sprint activities. I can do marathon activities. I can hydrate. I can run at a healthy cadence and rhythm. I don't have to like run to the end. And I can enjoy this time and be present with my hands and feet. Wherever my hands and feet are, I need to be present in that moment, not past, not ahead, now. And I think sometimes in the holidays and at Christmas time, being around certain people can take you back or want you to jump ahead of I'm not where I want to be, or take you back. And my encouragement to you is be where your hands and feet are. You're the new you. You literally are evolving. We have opposable thumbs because of evolution and evolving, and we're made to evolve as human beings. And so you're going to change on this Mounjaro journey. For me, let me use my I statements. Let me use that. I've had to change. Major lifestyle changes. Making a turkey breast and going to Aldi because I was really excited to get the on sale turkey breast. It was crazy. I live in rural Virginia. Going to the local farms to make sure I always did that, but being really, really intentional about getting produce and things like that to have nutrient dense food in my household at all times is important to me. And we've moved our priorities around a lot. That is telling me I need to go get my hair done. I'm going to go cut it. How much am I going to cut? You're going to need to click that subscribe button to go see. I got to go get my hair. I got to get it dyed too. Do you guys like my new ball cap? I made these. I don't know. I was debating if I was going to have them for the whole Countess of Shopping community, or just, I got them in one of those pom-pom hats and these, and I got a crossbody to go with it too. So if you guys like it, tell me in the comments below. If you don't like it, don't tell me. You keep that to yourself. But I'm going to go get my hair cut. Couple things. Join the free encouragement group. Click that subscribe button. If you found value in this video, make sure you click that subscribe button. We do a little thing here at Countess of Shopping where you put an emoji down in, if you've watched this far in the video, I know that it will help me to get to know you better. There's one of me and thousands of you, and by seeing your name over and over, the repetition helps me to get to know you, but also more importantly, I will pray over you. The comment, or if you don't believe in prayer, then uplift you and send you positive energy. The comment of the day today, or the emoji of the day to put down below, is going to be a tree. I'm holding up Ginger as if that's a tree. A tree. Anything with a tree on it emoji. And I will know that you've watched this far in the video, and I will pray over you and send you uplifting energy as well. Get my free Mounjaro weight loss success checklist down below. And also make sure you join the free group, answer all the questions. If you don't answer all the questions, you will get declined. And if you have a new account, for example, that is one of the spammer things. So just, you can email me. You could always, my email's in the description link below, and say, hey, Elizabeth, I'm not a spammer. You haven't approved me. You can always email me and I'll add you. I feel like, let me double check. I'm like, Santa, let me check my list and go through it quite. I think we covered anything. And if you have more, we're going to continue this conversation over in the Mounjaro Weight Loss Free Encouragement Group. We're going to continue this conversation because I'm sure there's some things that I haven't thought of that the group will think of. Collectively, iron sharpens iron, and that group is awesome. So click subscribe, click like, because that'll also signal to the YouTube algorithm to show you more of my stuff. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings because life is delicious. Oh, make sure you get my most popular Christmas gifts down below and stocking stuffer ideas too. See you next time. Bye, guys.